Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to Fight Pack Media, home of the hardcores, where you get that exclusive boxing news, breakdowns, previews, fight reactions, reviews, all of that. And hopefully, as the channel grows, we'll be getting that exclusive footage, content, interviews, press conferences, media workouts, etc. The little bit of news I want to talk to you guys about and break down was Top Rank Bob Arum's coming out and saying that they are in full pursuit of Inoue after the WBSS tournament, the World Boxing Super Series. That tournament, thank God for the WBSS. As a hardcore boxing fan, they have provided the most entertaining matchups over the last year, I'd say. Oh, sorry, probably in 2019. Let's be fair. But let's continue with 118 and the Monsters progression. For those of you who don't know who Inoue the Monster is, go check him out. The guy is about probably 16-0. Is it 17 or no? 18-0. 16 knockouts. Multiple division champion. 3 division champion. And he skipped one along the way. He's facing Nonito Donaire in the World Boxing Super Series final. He beat Payano in 1 round. Stop that. Let me go before that. He beat McDonald for a world title to get into the tournament. It was a regular title in 1 round. He knocked out Payano, former champion, 1 round. He knocked out Emmanuel Rodriguez, undefeated champion, 2 rounds. I was there at that fight. I saw that live, and I saw how fast and how hard this guy hits. He's the real deal. It ain't no joke. He's out here to destroy. On the other hand, we have Donaire, first fight against Ryan Burnett, champion, former champion, because he lost his belt in this fight. Burnett, it was I would say 50-50 fight. Burnett threw his back out, got injured, lost the fight. Next opponent was supposed to be Zolani Lastborn Tete, the other belt holder at the division. He got a shoulder injury before the fight, couldn't participate. So Donaire fought a replacement fighter. I'm trying to remember who he is at the moment. I can't. 1 second. Let me not be unprofessional. Let me find this guy's name. Sorry, sir, for not knowing your name at this particular moment. But I watched you get knocked out, unfortunately. Yeah, his name is Stephen Young. Stephen Young. I haven't heard of him before this fight. I watched the fight and he got KO'd by Donaire pretty viciously. He was asleep. So if you guys like knockouts, go check that out. And Donaire moved on to the final. The final is a different subject. We're going to leave that to the side. Let's talk about Top Rank's offer now. Before this fight, I thought Inoue was going to get poached by the Zone and Eddie Hearn. Mainly due to the fact that there is rumors out there saying that the Zone are looking to invest in Josh Taylor and maybe Regis Prograis, which makes sense because they do have Maurice Hook at the 140 division as well. So I thought just following suit, he would pick up Inoue as well. But when you think about it, the only plus the Zone have for Inoue is they stream in his home country of Japan. So that is a plus. They look like they pay a lot. That's another plus. But then when you look at the other hand, you have PBC and Top Rank. PBC, unfortunately, I don't see what they offer Inoue. I don't think they'll invest in him. And I don't think they do have personnel for him though. They have 2 fighters, Louis Neri and Obali. Ahmed Obali. I think that's how you say it. Obali. And he recently beat Rishi Warren. So those 2 guys, Abuali is the WBC champ, but I'm sure they're gonna make him face Louis Neri next. Yeah. So go back to Top Rank offer. What can Top Rank offer? Top Rank, number 1, they are a giant when it comes to sporting platforms, so they can cover financially. They can probably cover your wishes. Put you out there on a worldwide market around the world. Make sure that everyone sees you, especially in America. They do have connections with 2 fighters that were in the tournament that lost because of injury. One is a champion, so there is a potential unification. These two fighters are Ryan Burnett and Zolani Tete. I know Zolani Tete is a Frank Warren fighter, so they have that connection with Top Rank. I'm sure Top Rank actually signed Ryan Burnett, so that fight is there to be made. And they even have a very interesting fight for him as well, for those American fans, which I can suggest is probably should be the first fight for Inoue once he wins the WBSS. Joshua Gray. I don't know if you guys know Joshua Gray. He's a young fighter, comes out with the pillows, knocks out people. Quite exciting. They also have two other fighters that fought for a title recently in the division above, Isaac Dogbe and Navarrete. And when it comes to that fight there, Dogbe did actually make claims of wanting to move divisions, but if Inoue wants to pursue another title in another division, it's there for him in Navarrete. However, the zone can offer the same thing. They can offer champions fights in the division below and above. They can offer fights with Daniel Roman, TJ Doheny. So I do see the zone making a claim. Plus, they pay attention to those who win the WBSS. They've signed Usyk off that, and they have Callum Smith, which they had before, but it does make a difference. Inoue will leave this tournament as unified champion, ring champion, and lay claim to being the number one in the division. So it makes sense that everyone's vying to capture his signature. However, when you really think about it, it does seem like Top Rank is the place to go. ESPN. When you look at the history of foreign fighters that don't speak English, they do very good with them. They like in promoting them. Manny Pacquiao, he did learn to speak English. You have Vasyl Lomachenko. You have Isaac Dogbe is a foreign fighter, but he speaks English. But what I mean is overseas-based fighters, they do get their name out there, and it makes sense for him, to be honest. The zone does make sense also if they have the financial capability to attract anyone. But if you think about your career, ESPN do have the finances and they have the opportunities as well. That's me, Elms the Wolf, signing out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Join the fight pack. And you know how to do that. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you on the next one. I'm out.